Hey babes. I'm so sorry that I did not promote this video or this live today. I wanted to get on here and discuss something that I think is really important and that I feel super passionately about. And I wanted to get a video up today. I haven't had time to edit some other videos that I've recorded, so I just thought I'd go live and make it easy on myself today. I really want to start doing a schedule or doing some scheduled lives, but I just recently started working again, so it's kind of been hard for me to get a handle on my schedule right now, but I'm figuring that out. And if you are on my email list, you'll be the first to know when I figure that out. For those of you who are new here, if this is your first time seeing me, I'm Shantae, and I am a fibroid thriver. So I used to have a fibroid that was about 10 or 11 centimeters big. It's now about half that size as of last year, my last ultrasound. And I do have some smaller fibroids, but one of the big things that I've been able to achieve or accomplish is that I no longer deal with period pain and severe bloating and all of that stuff that comes along with having fibroids. Now, that's not to say that I don't ever have any mild symptoms of just having my period. I do, but I typically have pain free, very mild periods with a lot less bleeding because I used to bleed super heavily, but now I've been able to just work to get it to where I have way lighter periods and just better periods that I can actually look forward to. But today I really wanted to focus on talking about being basic. So, one of the things that I have noticed, a lot of questions that I get in on some of the comments of these videos, in emails, over on Instagram, some of the questions that I feel like I am getting quite a bit are, what tea do you drink? Or what supplement did you take? Or I don't know. What does red light therapy, did you use that to shrink your fibroids? And something that I feel strongly about is that beating fibroids, managing fibroids, shrinking fibroids, whatever you want to do as far as beating or getting rid of fibroids and not dealing with fibroid symptoms, it really starts at a basic level. And I feel like that is something that's really missing. A lot of people are looking for quick fixes. They're looking for this one thing that I can do, this diet that I can do for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and it's going to fix all my problems. And that's just really not how this works. Now, there might be some anomalies out there. There might be some women who, they try a supplement or they try a certain type of diet or they try this one thing and it works. But I can assure you that that is not going to be the majority of women who are dealing with fibroids holistically, who have success managing and shrinking fibroids holistically. They are not living a quick fix, like they are living a lifestyle. It's not a quick fix thing. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about today is learning how to be basic. We can drink the teas, we can uh do the castor oil, we can do all that stuff, but if you are not mastering lifestyle basics, you are not going to be successful in this. And it's not just even mastering lifestyle basics, but mastering lifestyle basics and doing them consistently. That is something that you have to do if you are going to live a fibroid free lifestyle. So, some of these basics are going to include getting adequate and getting quality sleep. And what I mean by that is you need to be sleeping for a minimum of 7 hours a night, maybe even more depending on what phase of your cycle that you're in, what's going on in your life at the time. You need a minimum amount of sleep. You need to be getting up and going for walks regularly. You need to be walking regularly. You need to be moving regularly. You need to be participating in joyful movement. So if you're someone that likes dance, if you just like walking around the mall looking at the stuff in the mall, that's fine too. But just getting up and doing movement throughout the day, that's something basic that you can, that's a lifestyle basic that you need to be mastering. Staying hydrated, that is a lifestyle basic that you need to be mastering. um there are so many things that we're trying to make complicated that really aren't that complicated. And for those of you who don't know, I do have an ebook. I will link that when I post this live. But in that ebook, I go over all of the basics, and then I go over, other things that I do in addition to these basics. But another lifestyle basic is eating as much whole food as you can. And what I mean by whole foods is things that are not in packages, high quality foods. If you're going to eat meat, high quality fish. And what I mean by that is foods that are processed as little as possible, meats that have been humanely grown, that have been fed what they're supposed to eat. So cows that have grazed and eaten grass, chickens who are not being fed corn and soy, just those types of things. Like these are basic things. Another thing, and I think this is one of the biggest things, is reducing and eliminating stress. I totally get that there are times in our life that tend to be more stressful than others, but I want you guys to really focus on that. And that's something that I'm not hearing talked about enough when it comes to fibroids, because I do personally believe that there is a emotional aspect to having fibroids that you need to deal with if you are really going to beat this thing. So I want you guys to start getting more basic and start focusing on being more basic instead of focusing on these short-term fixes and these if I do this one thing, it'll work. Another thing that I notice with a lot of women that I have worked with, women that are in my DMs, is being consistent and doing things over a long term. And when I say long term, I mean 3 months is like the minimum that you can try something. Sometimes I will talk to women and they're like, yeah, I changed my diet. Maybe they want to do a vegan diet. So they do that for uh, 30 days. And they're like, yeah, it didn't work. And I'm like, you only did it for 30 days. You have to adopt a lifestyle. This is not about putting a band-aid on it. And so I want us to really, especially in this time where we are going through a lot of challenges in our government, where our health care is at stake, I want you to start thinking about changing your lifestyle, whether even if you don't have fibroids, even if you have some other kind of condition, even if you are trying to avoid fibroids, which all of us should be. I want you to start thinking about your lifestyle in terms of, or start thinking about health and wellness in terms of lifestyle instead of these quick fixes that we can do to, just get rid of our symptoms now. That it's not really going to work for you. And even if it does, you're going to have another issue if you continue or go back to the same thing you were doing before. So, if you are interested in building a lifestyle, I will put my link below. You can book a call with me and I will go through what you're currently doing. I will help you strategize. I will help you build a lifestyle that is healthier, build a lifestyle that can give you freedom from it. I want to be careful about what I say on this platform, but I want to help you build a lifestyle, a healthier lifestyle, a lifestyle that is focused on wellness, a lifestyle that is focused on growing in that area, and not just quick fixes. So, if you found this video helpful, if it really resonated with you, I want you to give this video a thumbs up for me. Make sure you hit subscribe. I have lots of videos that I need to edit, so I will probably have something up probably every at least one video a week for the next couple weeks, if not two. But just make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss that. And I will also put my link to my email list where I send out tips, I send out reminders for different things that I'm doing and I'm sharing with you guys. So be sure to click those links, sign up, and follow me in those places. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you later.